SeeSaw is an app and a digital web-based tool that allows students to upload a variety of work. This could be a picture, a link, an audio file, a drawing, so lots of different options for uploading. SeeSaw can be an alternative for the digital ePortfolio, and this is a campus decision, so this depends on what your campus decides, but it's especially helpful for kindergarten and first grade that might not be ready to create their own website. And SeeSaw allows the teacher a little bit more control as they help their students set up the ePortfolio. So as a teacher, to get started, you're going to go to seesaw.com and you're going to choose I'm a teacher. You'll have to create an account, and you can do that using your Northwest Google account. I'm going to go ahead and just sign in with mine. Okay, from here I'll tell you what I'm viewing here after we set up a few things. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to add a new class. You can actually have students sign in with their Google account, or if you're trying to make this a little bit quicker for younger grades, you can use a class code. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to call this a test class. Kindergarten. You can add students, or you can paste a list of names, and that might save you a little bit of time if you have a class roster. I've got to at least put one student, so we'll say Smart Sally. And we'll also say Brilliant Betty. Okay. All right, so now the test class is set up, and then you can also get a poster for your class so that the kids can just sign in to your class by scanning the QR code. So you'll notice when you go to Get Class Code, here's your class QR code, here's the class code, so if they're using a desktop, you can give them this code to sign in. You can pull up a code at any time, but this particular code is only valid for 15 minutes. And notice that here's where you can print your class code poster. From here, the teacher can actually add work to the SeeSaw class, and this is the option that students have as well from the desktop. From the iPad, it's a little bit different. They have the option of uploading from the camera roll and choosing an audio file. So photo, drawing, link. Note is just text. So lots of different options here. Before looking at the student view, I want to show just a few options. If you click your name, you can go to Manage Class, and you'll see there's several options here. So right now we have a classroom sign-in. You can manage the students, so add, take away, student likes and comments. You decide whether you want to allow student to comment and if they need to require approval. So if you want to approve every comment, you can have that happen, or you can choose to disable that. And student likes, so this is if they go through and like what other students have done. This is completely your decision here. Students can see each other's work, so you decide whether you just want them to see their individual work or others. And then if new items require approval. If you're using this as an ePortfolio platform for your entire class, you probably want to disable this just so you don't have to approve every single piece that's uploaded. And then parent access. We'll talk about this as well. You can choose to enable parent access. You can invite parents via email. And they can actually sign up to just receive work from their student. So they will have to choose their student from the list, but they can only choose one student. So they'll just choose theirs, and then they'll get that work as well. So it's up to you to decide if you want to involve parents in this process as well. For students, if they're using the desktop, they're going to go to seesaw.me as well. Or if they're using the iPad, they're just going to use the free iPad app. And from there, they're going to go to sign in and choose that I am a student. So there we go. They're going to scan the QR code. Sorry, my webcam is here on my desktop. I'm going to use a class code because I do not have the iPad. I have the desktop. Okay, so from here, I am signed in. And it says no items have been added yet. So what I'm going to do as a student, and this looks very similar to the iPad view as well, is to click the plus. And then I'm going to choose what I want to add. So I might choose just a note for now. They can explain their learning, put in a paragraph of writing, whatever they choose. And I click the plus. Then it's going to ask the student to choose who they are. So the student's going to need to choose their name and OK. And that's how it decides who has uploaded what. So now you can see here. Remember, this can be a picture from the iPad. It can be a picture with audio. It can be a drawing. Lots of different options for differentiated instruction for your students. And then here's where other students can comment or or the student that uploaded it could actually comment by reflecting on their work. They can do audio comments as well, which is kind of a neat feature. If you ever wanted to just share with parents as a teacher, you can go down and save just certain aspects of the feed. Okay, so this is the view from a student, and you can decide whether you want them to just see their own work or whether you want them to see work from other students. This is back to the teacher view, so you can see that I know that Smart Sally has uploaded this work. If I wanted to choose Brilliant Betty, it's going to show me just what she's uploaded, which is nothing right now. And so you can go and see individual student work. Here's where you as a teacher can comment. You can save these to different folders. And you can also just share an individual item if you decide to share an item that way. If this is used for the ePortfolio process, what you'll want to do is when the students get out of first grade, so they use this for kinder and first to keep all of their things together, they're going to choose here that they want to maybe share or download certain items. And so if I choose to share an item, it's going to give them the link and the embed code. So they can put these straight into their Google site ePortfolio, and that will allow them to take some of their showcase work from kinder and first and move it into the Google site portfolio as they get into second grade. If you have any questions as you get started with SeeSaw, if you decide to use this just for class or for the ePortfolio process, contact your IT coach.